the teaching that we practice on this channel, the teaching of self-inquiry. What it requires of you is to, in this moment, right here and right now, become empty. Become empty of all content always going on. Become empty of all thoughts. Become empty of all beliefs. Become empty of all identifications. Everything you've learned. All information. In self-inquiry, none of that matters. We're not interested in any of it anymore. Instead, we're seeing right here and now, right? It's a clear seeing, not a believing. Self-inquiry does not require you to believe in something to happen in the future or believe in an outer power. It is not a practice of doing something in order to get something. It is just a clear seeing. That is why it's called the inward path. It is called the direct path. Okay, so it is a clear seeing in this moment of what remains when we become empty of all that we know, of all that we believe, of all that we are identified with and as. So in this moment, actually seeing, looking, so close your eyes and actually look right now. First, the first step, just become fully empty. Anything that is arising for you right here in the now, whatever thought it may be, just turn the attention away from it and just become empty. One way you can do this is inquire. What is it that is aware of this thought or this sensation? So usually when a thought arises or emotion arises, our attention just goes outward onto it, and now we start to explore it, interpret it, give it meaning, why it's arising, create a whole story around it. This is what strengthens the ego. This is what strengthens the identity that you live through. But right now, in this moment when it's arising, instead of following it and being so interested in it, we are instead inquiring. We are instead interested in what is it that is aware of this? What is this me that is aware of this? Right? So right then and there, the attention is no longer going outward, and it is now just subsiding here, and it subsides back to its source. And all that remains is just this emptiness. When something else arises, then we just launch this inquiry again and just come back to that emptiness. And now we want to explore this emptiness. This emptiness is very, very simple. Getting here is not complicated. It is what remains when you take your attention away from that which is arising right here and there now. So a lot of people who say, but I can't become empty, thoughts are too strong, or emotions are too strong, or whatever it may be. Emptiness is the natural state. It is not difficult. It's okay if things arise. Let them arise. In the beginning, there will be a lot of stuff arising. So as it arises, it's a simple turning of attention, inquiring that which is aware of this, rather than it itself. What is it that is aware of this? The moment we launch that inquiry, there's just this silence. Because what is aware of it, it doesn't present itself. No answer comes. No thought comes. It is just, I don't know what is aware of this. But there's, before even that thought of I don't know, because even I don't know what it is, that itself is just an observation. It's an interpretation. Even before that arises, there's just this nothing. It's just this emptiness. And that is it right there. That is exactly what's supposed to happen when we launch this inquiry. So you're on the right path. I don't know is the first step. It is the first recognition. What is this I? Right? So there's two ways you can go about this inquiry and becoming empty. One, so for people who say there's so much arising, so much everything. Okay, so what I say is that the first way is find the one that is thinking this thought. Right now in your experience, can you locate the one that is thinking this thought or believing this to be true? Find that one right now. Can you locate it somewhere? Could you give me its coordinates? Can you describe that to me? So when you look right now, because you so easily say that I'm thinking, I'm doing this, all this stuff's happening. So when I tell you, okay, so right now, find the one that is seeing this, or find the one that is thinking or feeling. And look, can you locate it? Can you describe it? And again, when you actually look, there's just another emptiness. Another thought may arise. Well, it's appearing to me, obviously. And what am I? Right? So this takes us to the second way. So what am I? Right? So again, like when you ask that question, what am I? Or what is this me? Again, it's just nothingness. It's just emptiness. And you stay here. It's this simple. You just stay here. And maybe this sense is arising that me is this body. Me is Sunny. Okay? This body. But if you so close your eyes and if you really see, so it's a direct looking, right? And I'm asking you to explore this in your experience right now as you're watching this video. So let's just say, okay, you're saying the body, the body is me. So right now, if you close your eyes, what is there to the body other than just a sensation right now? Right? The body itself is just a bunch of sensations right now. And is it the body that is aware of the thoughts? But the body is simply just a bunch of sensations. So I want you to, again, just let go of everything that you know to be true, everything that you believe, and just see right now, clear seeing, that the body itself is just a sensation that I know, that I am aware of. So what is this I that is aware of even the body? Isn't the I that is aware of the body prior to the body? Isn't it before? Only then it can know it. So the body itself is another object of my experience. It is another phenomena that appears. It is just a sensation. It is just a phenomena similar to that of a thought, which is always changing, always altering, always coming and going. So okay, Sunny, I'm not the body. Then, oh, me, Sunny, and the thoughts that I'm having, that is me. Well, again, so clearly look right here. Close your eyes and look. The thought arises, whatever it may be, and something knows that the thought has came up. Something knows that the thought wasn't here before, and it came in, and then it has left. And it's another thought now that has came, and then that left, and then another thought that came, then that left. So there's something that is knowing that thought. There's something that is aware of that thought. And again, if I am the one that knows that thought, and I see it come and go, whereas the I that I am stays constant. I don't go anywhere. I stay here. I always am here. But the thought is coming and going. Then I must be prior to thought, no? I must be before mind. Mind and thought is same. It's the same thing. So then again, we are back to this, right? Then what is this me that is aware of the thoughts? Because one thing is for sure, that what is aware of the thought, what is aware of the body, what is aware of experience is me. That is very, very fundamental, right? That is very, very clear. But what this me is, when we really look right here in this moment, again, we're not philosophizing, like whatever that word is. We're not thinking about it. We're not creating theories about it, believing things about it. We're just doing a looking right here, a clear seeing. So then we come to this, then what is this me? Obviously it is me that is aware of all these things. I am at the heart of this. then what is this me? And just doing the looking again. And again, you are coming back. It just brings you right back to not seeing nothing. It just brings you right back to emptiness. An emptiness of what is known. An emptiness of what is usually going on. An emptiness of all the thoughts, all the sensations, all the story and the identity which feeds the ego, which feeds the mind. So for all of you who always say that, oh, I can't do self-inquiry because there's too many thoughts, too much stuff is going on. Well, I want you to know is that it is this simple. Just inquiring, what is it that is aware of this, right? So the first way that we explored is like, okay, then find the one that is thinking. I want you to go in your experience right now, look, and find the one that is thinking. Again, all that happens is just when you actually look, it's just emptiness, nothing to be found. Or the second method is really deducting, right? It's like, okay, I'm not the body, I am not the mind, I'm not the thoughts that are coming up. So what is this me then? What is this I? So both of these methods bring you back into that sort of emptiness, which may last not for no longer than half a second for you right now. But see that it is there. It is always there. And it is not a creation. It is not something you're creating. It is something that you're discovering when the thoughts are gone. It is already here. As soon as you launch the inquiry, then what is this me? For even half a millisecond, the thoughts vanish and all that remains is just this emptiness. So you don't have to first get rid of the thoughts in order to be the emptiness. The more you start to explore this emptiness, the more the thoughts will start to cool down, will start to wither away. And even when they come, they will no longer have such a hold on you anymore. So in this way, when you're becoming empty of everything and just exploring this emptiness, it is in this emptiness where you start to really recognize what you truly are, what this me really is. And again, it's a direct seeing. It is not a believing. It is not a learning. It is here and now being the emptiness itself, being the me that is aware of everything. And as soon as a thought arises again, just seeing again that a thought has came up, not believing in the story of it, not engaging with what it is saying. Whatever it is doesn't matter, at least for the moment that we're doing this inquiry. Whatever arises, just simply coming back again to what is it that knows this, and then right back to the emptiness. And this is what the process of self-discovery, the process of self-inquiry, the direct path really is. In this silence, it is where the understanding that you are trying so hard to watch so many videos for, go through so many books for, it starts to come. It is this simple. In becoming empty lies the peace, the happiness, the knowledge that you seek. But you're just right now looking in the incorrect way for all these things. Instead of doing looking, instead of chasing, do the opposite of doing. Become empty. Become empty of all these things and see what remains. Because what remains is what you truly are. So when you become empty, you may say, but Sonny, I don't want to let go of this and that and this and that. Don't worry about letting go or things falling away from your life. Have the courage to do this looking. The only thing that will fall off is what was not you in the first place. So you can continue engaging with that fear and holding yourself back from just giving yourself up to this process. You can hold yourself back from really experiencing and embodying that emptiness, being that emptiness. Right? Or you can just continue engaging with it. And even when you engage with it, this fear itself is just another thought that arises that you believe in the story of. What I'm saying is turn the attention away from even that. Just look, what is it that is aware of even this? And then again, it's just silence. Even the sense of this, I am this body. When you're doing this inquiry, even the sense of I am this body, just notice that the body itself is just a sensation in that I am aware of. The body is a sensation in my awareness. So what is this me that is aware of even the body? And become more interested in this. Stay here. If you want to go deeper into this practice, really how the technical aspects of it and all the obstacles that you may experience, clearing them, everything like that, I've created a free masterclass that you can check out down below. It's 1 hour and it will take you through this entire process of self-inquiry. It will take you through the 3 stages of really awakening to your true self. Okay, so make sure to go watch that. But I hope this video added value to you and brought some clarity to your experience regarding self-inquiry. Okay, if it did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Again, post your self-inquiry questions down below and I will do my best to make further videos on it. Practice, practice, practice. See you next time.